Following breaking news out of Baldwin County, prosecutors are agreeing to hold a murder suspect without bond pursuant to Aniah's law this morning. 19-year-old Tyquan French is accused of killing Christian Bradley during a deadly mass shooting in Stockton. We're learning more about this tragedy through testimony from sheriff investigators. Baldwin County reporter Hal Shurick was in court this morning and joins us live with the latest. Hal, has there been a ruling yet?
No, Vanessa, not yet. There has not been. Now, the hearing ended just before 9:30 this morning. The prosecution calling only one witness. Now, District Judge Bill Scully, he has 48 hours to make a ruling in this case, but I'm told he will likely have one by this afternoon. Now, Tyquan French was brought from the Baldwin County Jail to the Fairhope Satellite Courthouse in person for this hearing. French was arrested last Thursday after investigators say they developed enough evidence to charge him with the murder of 24-year-old Christian Bradley. Several of French's family members were present for the hearing. Assistant DA Patrick Doggett asked the lead investigator about French's involvement in the deadly shootings. He testified to witness accounts of 3 separate volleys of gunfire at the May Day event. Investigators say French was seen by 3 witnesses struggling with Christian Bradley before hearing 3 shots. Investigators say during questioning, French admitted to shooting Bradley in retaliation for Bradley shooting his friend, Michael Anderson, who family members have also identified as one of the murder victims there. French's family, including his mother, were at the proceeding but did not want to talk on camera. His mother did say she brought her son voluntarily to be questioned on the day he was arrested and says he's not a flight risk and should be offered a bond. Assistant District Attorney Patrick Doggett says it's not that simple.
And that was after a murder warrant was issued for his arrest. It wasn't beforehand when he had knowledge of this for 5 days before the warrant was issued. He ran from the scene that night. We believe he disposed of the weapon afterwards and didn't avail himself to police at all, even though with the pleas to the public to help find justice for some of these victims' families.
French was assigned an attorney for this proceeding, Trey Canada. He had no comment about it afterwards. Now, Judge Bill Scully, he will be submitting a written ruling on this, and as I mentioned, had 48 hours, but says that he hopes to have one in by the end of the day. Meanwhile, this is the only arrest of the 3 murders, the only murder charge so far in this mass shooting, which we're now learning from this hearing and testimony. There were a total of 19 people shot. Live in Fairhope, Hal Shurick, Fox 10 News.